Hello everyone and welcome to our Starcraft 2 livecast. Doing decently well this season. I got pretty happy with that. Well, actually I'm really happy with that record. It will not stay that good. But at least it's bumped my MMR up a bit, because it would be really cool to play some higher level people. And we got TvT here on Zelnaga. So again, I'm going to wall off the low ground as my little trick to hopefully induce a defensive stance from my opponent. If it makes him give up on the 1 Rax fast expand, or even throw down a bunker, that would be really awesome. Because the two most common builds I find now are the Reaper expand and the 1 Rax fast expand into like multiple Rax. And both of those are just like build order successes versus my Banshee opener, where I can do some damage. I can't do enough to negate their economic lead. I've tried like going straight to port Banshee as soon as I see them do that, and you just can't do much damage because as long as they're not dumb, they can defend it decently. So now when I scout it, I just throw down my own Expo as soon as I scout it, and I just accept the fact I'm going to be behind. My Expo is a little bit behind. I do some damage to my Banshee to help negate his lead, but I'm more or less always going to be behind.
Additional supply depots required.
Gotcha. Feeling some lag here. It's not good. Probably time for me to reboot.
What's going on?
Not enough mineral. Not enough mineral.
SCV ready.
Not enough mineral.
Where are you going? Is that really the route down?
You're the boss. SCV ready. SCV ready.
So we got 1 Rax, 1 gas.
Yep. SCV ready.
Orbital.
Bad news. Big job, huh?
No second gas. Alright, let's get back out of here.
SCV ready. Ah, you scared me. In the rear with the gear. Gangway coming. Armed and ready. What's going on? Huh?
Oops, so that's supply depot where I like to make my
Upgrade complete.
starport.
Not enough mineral.
Usually fit my factory and starport in there.
You gonna give me orders? Roger. Been waiting on you. This better be. SCV ready. Bad news? Big job, huh?
Base
wants
is
some?
under attack.
By the number. Who wants? This better be. SCV ready. Armed and ready. SCV ready. You want a piece of me, boy? Go ahead. I can't build here. It's your dime. SCV ready. You gonna give me orders? Gangway coming through.
Add-on complete. Base is under attack. Unacceptable.
We could use some help here.
It's looking pretty aggressive. So I'm going to float this back up to the high ground. Set up some bunkers. And throw up a second starport.
Base is under attack.
Yes, sir. Who wants some? Been waiting on you.
Add-on complete.
SCV ready. We could use some help here.
Alright, it's time to pull back.
SCV ready.
Set for vision, I guess.
SCV ready.
Alright.
Good job, huh?
Oop.
In the rear with the
Additional
Going with some supply
depots
depots. Gotta be ready for that.
Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required.
What's going on? Go ahead.
Loud and clear.
SCV ready.
Engine screaming.
Uh-oh.
Research complete.
In the rear. We go, go, go. SCV ready.
That's fine. I got this. Engine screaming. Holla back.
SCV ready.
They're on Expo now. It's a different kind of aggression. I haven't seen one like that before.
Go ahead.
I got my ears on.
Ah!
Mayday.
SCV ready. Bad news.
Receiving. Done and
SCV ready.
can do. Mayday. 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 Mayday.
SCV ready.
Wow.
Engine screaming.
Really blowing this, aren't I?
What's going on?
Engine screaming.
Yep.
SCV ready.
Roger that.
Oh, come on.
Call the ball.
Alright,
I
let's
got
regroup.
my ears on.
SCV ready. Well, fuck. Ah! You scared me. In the rear with the gear. Yeah, yeah. I'm going. SCV
Still think I'm ahead, but I kind of tried to finish it, and that didn't work out at all.
Big job, huh? SCV ready.
Not enough energy.
Go, go, go.
Turbines to full.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Missing one guy there. I'll transfer out.
Gotcha. SCV ready.
Engine screaming.
SCV ready.
Yeah? Inbound. Mayday. Mayday.
You got
Receiving.
bad news.
Any other starports, huh?
Vaccine down.
SCV ready.
Upgrade complete.
I got this. No,
Ready to plunder.
I got my ears on. Can do.
Guess we can try going deep. Oh, this is suicide. Man, he went heavy missile turrets. I'm letting them get paid off by just being idiotic with my
SCV ready.
banshees. Let's get another command center going.
Minerals.
Sure thing. SCV
Not
ready to plunder.
Yeah? Receiving.
Go ahead. SCV ready. You gonna give me orders? Armed and ready. SCV ready. Bad news. Ready to plunder.
research complete.
Who wants some? You on the ball? Yeah.
A lot of Vikings out.
SCV ready. Move it.
Not enough minerals.
You ready for war?
I got my ears on.
You want a piece of me, boy? SCV ready. Ready to plunder. Ready
Yeah.
to plunder.
Upgrade complete. Not enough energy.
Targets acquired.
SCV ready.
Mineral field depleted.
By the numbers, boys. SCV ready. Bad news. SCV ready. Big job, huh? SCV ready. Yeah. Can't hold them
Shadow
alone.
complete.
Shit.
SCV ready.
Ah.
Call the ball.
Big job, huh? Go ahead.
Ah.
Want a piece of me, boy?
Mineral field depleted. Research complete. Research complete.
Gangway, coming through. Made for battle.
Mineral field depleted. Our SUVs are under attack.
Yeah, whatever. Armed and ready.
Our SUVs are under attack.
Butter by a biscuit. SCV ready.
Come on, man. Where's those battle cruisers?
Insufficient mineral field depleted.
Go, go, go. Who called in the fleet? Patching you through. SCV ready. All right. SCV ready. Huh?
Upgrade complete.
We could use some help here.
Upgrade complete.
Yes, sir. It's your dime. SCV
Okay. Upgrades.
SCV ready.
Mineral field depleted.
Huh? Bad news? Go ahead. SCV ready. Ready to plunder.
Upgrade complete.
This better be good.
Mineral field depleted.
SCV ready.
Base is under attack.
Who wants some? Huh? Gotcha. SCV ready. Roger. SCV ready. Go, go, go.
Mineral field depleted.
I need more production.
You're the boss. SCV ready. You want to be
Upgrades are done. I guess we could start on Hellions.
ready to plunder. SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
Ah! You hear me? In the rear with the gear.
Not enough minerals.
Will do.
Add-on complete.
Made for. Will.
Vespine geyser exhausted.
Go ahead.
Upgrade complete.
What is it? You gonna give me orders? Sure. Patching you through. Who called in the fleet?
Looks like Viking Marine.
Add-on complete. Upgrade complete.
Who called in the fleet? We could use some help here. SCV ready.
Additional supply depot.
Ready to raise some hell. Ah! You hear me? Brand new. You do? Ready to raise some hell. Oh, really? Take it slow.
Mineral field depleted.
Ready to raise some hell.
Vespine geyser research.
Who called in the fleet? Ready to raise some hell.
Mineral field depleted.
SCV ready. Bad news. in the fleet? SCV ready. Roger. In the rear. Let's get into the fight. Huh? Go ahead.
Base is under attack. Unacceptable landing zone.
Ready to raise some hell. Acknowledged. Ready to blunder. Victory. There's the spirit. No one lives forever.
Insufficient vaccine gas.
North supply depots.
Sure thing. In the rear. With
Mineral field depleted.
Yep. Ready to blunder.
Upgrade complete.
I'm going.
Who called in the fleet?
Ready to raise some hell. Ready to blunder. You scared me. What's going on? You want a piece? Ready to blunder.
It's got some battle cruisers now.
SCV ready. We could use some help here.
Yes, sir.
Mineral field.
SCV ready.
Whatever that.
This better be good. Ready to raise some hell.
Acknowledged.
Big job, huh? Go ahead. Ready to raise some hell. I can't build here.
Mineral field depleted. Upgrade complete.
A lot of missile turrets.
By the numbers, boys.
Yes, Commander.
Mineral field depleted.
Well,
Mineral field depleted.
Man, that sensor tower is the most awesome thing ever. It is so easy to play with battle cruisers when you can actually get prepared for every battle.
Mineral field depleted.
Well, let's take a look at this match. I think I took a giant lead because he won base all in, which is used to be what I would have trouble against, but now I just find it like pathetically easy. Just gotta scout it, which my early game scouting I think is basically perfect. Maybe not in what it cost me, but you know, I get my SCV scout in, get enough information there, and then I float that barracks in, I get the rest of the information I need. And it's very rare that something catches me off guard. Like even when someone did that a couple of videos ago, when someone did that boxer trick with the Hellion drop with Reapers, and then with the medevac or whatnot, I had all the information to know it was coming. I just didn't put the pieces together. It's a new build. I've only seen it twice. So. But this one, see, it's a pretty typical one base opener, right? We got gas and we got a naked rack, so I don't see any quick Reapers. I didn't see the second gas or factory go down, but it's enough to know that it probably isn't a fast expand. Slow ground structures are a little more susceptible to bio, like we have here. Not that worried about it though. I mean, I can always float the barracks up top, and then all I have to do is sacrifice the supply depot. So here I come in, and right there, like, I see a tank, I see this thing spinning, I see 2 racks, and in a moment I'm going to float over here and see no expo. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be one base push. Oh, even the 3rd racks I get to see go down. No expo, tank, lots of marines. Okay, it's pretty evident to me. So I'm actually surprised he's not making anything that flies. I mean, half the point of the tanks is you need the sight. You gotta see the high ground with a Viking, or you gotta extend the range of the siege tanks since they can fire further than they can see by having a floating unit. But he did not do this. I just actually used this factory for a little bit of scouting myself just to see exactly what's coming here. Did focus the SCVs there. That was a mistake. There's really no excuse for that. The point of these layered bunkers is that before this one goes down, I'm supposed to have this bunker rally down to this bunker, and then right before it goes down, I just hit the unload button, and they'll all just run back to the next bunker. Maybe a siege blast will catch them, but they should survive one siege blast. So now I'm actually working with no defense. The whole point of these layered bunkers is to kind of buy time for my banshees, but it's alright, I got cloak, so it didn't actually cost me. I can easily push back. And it looks like he was making barracks here actually to float for vision. Just an interesting way of doing it. And now he just went super banshee protecting. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I didn't count it right. Wait. 1, 2. So he threw up 7 missile turrets with an 8th on the way. So if I didn't attack at all, I would be miles ahead. Because he spent all that money on it. But instead, I gave away a few banshees. Like, here, have some banshees to let you back in the game a little bit. That was stupid. I'm not used to someone going this much arrow turrets. It's not a bad thing. I mean, it can be if you don't know it's coming, but he knew there's banshees coming. And where, like, if you put up 4 missile turrets, and then you lose, like, 6, 7 SCVs, or the equivalent amount of stuff, why not put up a couple more missile turrets and lose nothing? Here I try to sneak by the first missile turret just to find another one. And I'm like, alright, that's it. This guy's turreted to hell, so no more wasting my banshees. Maybe poke in here a few times to check for a 3rd, or poke here, check for a 3rd. I do see the Vikings coming out, so I hide behind my bunker, and I'm actually able to pick off a couple Vikings at the cost of 0. But I did give away that I have a Viking count, so he's not going to be so reckless with them anymore. Another push, catches me off guard as I'm clearing the rocks, which kind of sucks. Then I micro this really bad. Lost a ton of SCVs there. And I think I lose this Banshee kind of pointlessly. Yep, there it goes. Now I'm losing some SCVs, more SCVs. So his SCV, he killed, what, maybe 3 or 4? 3, I think? So now he's up to 12. So I've lost 9 SCVs. I lost almost all the ones I was trying to transfer over here, even though I took control of them in time. But again, I'm still ahead from earlier. Ooh, lost a chunk more SCVs there. 25! Wow, we got a nice blast there. But that helps some. I was able to kill some stuff, and the unit loss tab is pretty similar. I've lost a little bit more. I've lost a ton more harvesters, but the fact that I held off his all-in, I'm still in pretty good shape, because I'm taking, I guess we're both taking our 4th. Yeah, actually it's pretty even economically, I would say. I do have a macro orbital, which allows me to call down more mules, which allows me to afford Hellions, because for some reason, even though I built only gas units with this build, I'm always mineral strapped, just because I expand so hard and I always saturate the gas, but I never saturate the minerals. You can't saturate 6 bases of minerals, you'll spend your entire 200 supply on SCVs. Oh man, was this thing awesome. Check out this, like, this is, I suggest this, anytime you take the gold, and like this is your defensive stance is around here, always put a sensor tower right up against the bridge here. You can put a missile turret right beside it too if you think there's going to be some sort of air threat to kill it. But look at what you can see. You can see, like, if you, let's switch to my view here. I am scanning. Let's wait till the scan disappears. So the one thing it allowed me to do was scan. I could see his big clump of. Let's back up a touch. Make this easier to explain. Okay. You can see the Zelnaga towers. If I see any red dots on that, like a single marine, I can go and kill it. So I have full control of the Zelnaga towers. The sensor tower is actually really well protected too, being behind this ridge. I mean, his army has to come up to here or up to here to attack it, and that's, you know, right in my defensive area. And then I can see if he's taking the gold, obviously, so I can see his gold there. And if he's taking it, this is where he's going to defend, so I can see his army. So I know exactly where his army is, so I didn't have to waste a scan. I could scan right on top of it and get exactly what his composition is. I can see, okay, it's Marines and Vikings. And if I weren't so stupid, I would have clicked on them to see what their upgrades are at. And they're all pretty low. What am I at this point in the game? Yeah, I've already got my 3-3, so that's why this game was pretty dominating. And then other things I caught dots going this way, so I knew he took this expo. I caught all his army movement. Anytime he poked up this side or up this side, I saw it, and I was able to get my slow-ass battle cruisers in position for it. And another thing I was doing, I didn't mention it, but while I was attacking here, I was watching the minimap. I wanted to see if he wanted to do, follow my cursor here, if he wanted to do a counterattack up the left-hand side while I was on the right. So I was watching for that, and I was ready to pull back if I saw that.
Who called in the fleet?
So here we go, I can see him moving up that side. And if we switch it to player cam, well, I guess I just kind of let it happen. I'm already in position to protect this space, but... one thing that's probably not that obvious, but if you have Yamato and you're up against an army like this, I highly suggest Yamatoing the tanks. One, they one-shot tanks, and tanks are expensive. What are they, 275? I don't even remember what they cost. I make them so often. Yeah, 275 they cost. So it's good dollar damage. And two, if you keep the tanks, you got free reign to pull all the SCVs you want with your attack, and it makes your Hellions a lot more effective. So snipe all the tanks, and then all of a sudden, you know, the Marines and the Vikings will attack your battle cruisers, and then everything else you have on the ground just probably won't get hit. Be that SCVs and Hellions. Of course, mine will, because for some reason he made Marauders. I don't know why you would make Marauders in this composition. They're not going to be able to kill stuff, like they're not going to be able to kill bases very well, like tanks can. They don't really put on much pressure, and they definitely don't kill my composition. You can also just like poke in, snipe a tank, poke out too with battle cruisers. Given the amount, it does take a long time to wind up, but if you give your battle cruisers a little bit of Viking cover, it can work well. Like here's one where the wind up didn't work out. Basically trade a battle cruiser for a tank there. Now he's fighting against the fortress, which is pretty awesome, and I got my 3-3 against his 1-1 air and 2-1 ground. And even though I kept making Hellions and he kind of tech switched towards Battlecruiser Thor, which kind of is what the late game composition's at these days, I was super happy when I saw that. Like, this is only good if you're like at par or ahead. He's behind in upgrades, in economy, in army count. And when I see battlecruisers and Thors, I'm just like, thank you for the awesome Yamato targets. Because that's basically all they are. It's just like a guaranteed way to make that Yamato damage count for something. Come on, it does 300 damage. Not many things have 300 hit points. And again, I can completely prep for this. I knew something I knew where his army was. I was going to scan and target Yamatos. Yamato ranges further than sight range, so if you scan ahead, you can actually Yamato from pretty far away. And then if we watch that last battle one more time, you can see all those juicy Yamato targets. I didn't actually Yamato the battlecruiser, I meant to. I would have if I could do it again, but that's okay. I mean, I got enough Vikings to do damage to his battlecruisers. Instead, I Yamato up all these Thors. I like double tapping Thors to the Yamato, just to kill them. I mean, obviously the second shot's not going to be a waste of the 300 damage, because I think Thors are only 450, right? 400. So first Yamato does full 300 damage. Next Yamato, you're only doing 100 damage, but you're taking the Thor right off the field. So double tapping, it's a nice way to snipe them. Like if I say there's 4 Thors and I got 4 Yamatos, if I double tap 2 of them, it only does 800 damage, but there's 2 Thors that won't be in that attack. If I spread them out between all the Thors, it does 1200 damage, which is a lot more, obviously, but there's still 4 Thors left over that'll be in the attack. So it's up to you, kind of how you want to spread the Yamatos, but I think it's important to think about what you're trying to accomplish with the Yamato, what's the threat in the attack, and then target those things. And whether you should even be Yamatoing at all. Often if I'm against lots of Marines and a handful of Vikings, I'm not going to Yamato. Because while I'm Yamatoing, that just means my battlecruisers aren't killing the Marines. So if it's tons of Marines and a handful of Vikings, I let my Vikings handle his Vikings, and I make sure my my battlecruisers are just shooting off their lasers and getting that Marine count way down. I don't want them wasting time charging up a Yamato. So I felt in pretty good shape here. Throwing down some more command centers. The idea is to kill this, take that base for myself, and then kind of just start fortifying the map with planetary fortresses. Maybe throw down maybe throw down like 2 command centers here, make 2 fortresses. Maybe throw another fortress here. Maybe double up this one, or throw another fortress here or something. Or another one here. I don't know. Here. Basically, if I can take the 2 side bases, I know I'll be up 6 bases to 4. So if I can just hold that, I'll be in really good shape. Because this is a good army. For some reason, I don't like pushing out with it. I like to be back where my SCVs are there to repair it, and the air turrets are there to cover it, and the planetary fortress is there to cover it. When I'm out on my own, it's like you can't retreat with these battlecruisers. And if you get caught in a bad spot, you have no options but to fight to the death and just lose everything. There's no retreat option. This is where I'd love to have like a mothership back here ready to recall if things go bad. But, yeah, so if I cap my supply, I can go push out, attack, trade some armies, and then remax. Or I can start just staying at max and pooling up resources, and then start spending that resources on other things, and those other things were going to be planetary fortresses and missile turrets, and just kind of solidify my 6 bases and let him come to me. No way I was going to attack into this. That's a lot of missile turrets. How many missile turrets does this guy build this game? Let's guess. I'm going to guess 26. Sounds like a lot, but it could be true. Whoa. It's more than I thought, I think. 30 missile turrets. Yeah, I'm actually surprised I wasn't more ahead. He had a failed all in. And then he threw up like 10 missile turrets. You would think that would allow me to get a good lead, but it really didn't. I think I had a slight lead. I had an army lead. I had an upgrade lead for sure. But in terms of expansions and SCV count, it looked like we stayed pretty even throughout the game. Anyways, that's enough of analysis on this, so we'll call out the end of this video. Thank you everyone, and check the description for a thumbs up link. Goodbye.